Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in the back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, so welcome back, pretty much. And this one comes from me, and I put two characters that I love and respect together in this one. It's a sword battle, so let's get right into it. So first up we have Katana from DC Comics versus Colleen Wing from Marvel Comics. Yeah. Katana versus Colleen Wing. Two samurai girls going at it. Let's kick it off with Katana. Katana, I love Katana, guys. She is one of my favorite DC heroines. Because I'm a big samurai geek. But her origin is, Katana is just such a tragic character. Prior to the New 52, her parents were killed in her origin. She lost her husband. Even before the 52, she just had a very tragic origin and beginning, and it was kind of showcased, you know, how would this mold this woman, and it molded her very hard. She was very cold-hearted to her teammates, and it wasn't until she really started to join the Outsiders that she really became like, started to open up and become a good character in terms of like her manner. Katana, as you all know, is an amazing martial artist, and also she has great swordsmanship skills from her training as a child, and and things like that. And that only increased when she started to train with Batman during her membership with the Outsiders. I'm talking pre-52 stuff. And she's very adept to using pressure points and other advanced close quarters martial arts styles. She's very good at stealth. She's a great markswoman as well, and that's because that's been shown when she uses bow and arrows and shurikens. She has great leadership skills too, and a great tacticianal mind. And her ancient sword, the Soul Taker that she wields, it has mystical properties to it. It's pretty much nearly indestructible, and it can do a lot of damage, pretty much. Katana is one of the great female heroines to me that don't get enough shine, and I wish she did, but she's a great character nonetheless. So that's a little bit about Katana. So we move on to her combatant in this, and we move on to Marvel's resident samurai girl, and that's Colleen Wing. Colleen Wing, guys, is what I like to call Misty Knight's sister from another mother. Misty Knight and her form what is known as the Daughters of the Dragon. Colleen Wing has, at one time, she's even dated Cyclops. She was the first person that Daniel Rad, Iron Fist, met when he came from Kulon. And so they got a really close bond as well. Colleen Wing is of mixed descent as well. Well, not like Katana. Colleen she's from America, but she is born of mixed. I believe her father was Asian, and her mother was American. But she spent most of her time in Japan as a child, and she was raised by her grandfather. What was her grandfather? Kanji. There we go. Who taught her the ways of the samurai, Bushido, and everything like that, which is really cool. So she got a good education in Bushido and swordsmanship. before she became really, close friends with Misty and things like that. And those two are like the Cagney and Lacey of the Marvel Universe. She pretty much is one tough cookie. Don't knock Colleen Wing. Don't ever think that, oh, because she doesn't have powers or anything else, that she's just a pushover. This girl right here will take you out and you wouldn't even know it. Colleen Wing is very skilled, just like Katana in the way of Bushido, the way of the samurai. She is an accomplished martial artist as well, and detective. She has great detective skills. Because of her time in Kulon at one point, she's able to focus her chi to increase her strength. And she's able to enter the Zen-like trance that I've seen her do once before. And it allows her to speed up her healing, burn out like foreign poisons in her system. She's resistant to temperatures, extreme temperatures and extreme coldness that she may encounter. She is very much a cool character, and whenever I see her in comics, I always look forward to seeing what she's gonna do, whether she's with her girl Misty or not. Colleen Wing is one heck of a character. So moving on to the battle breakdown. This is a fight that is like one of those old school samurai movie battles. It's just gonna be straight up swordsmanship. Who has the better swordsmanship? Who was trained better? Who has more knowledge in the art of Bushido? Martial arts skills, all kinds of things. Both of these ladies are skilled with a sword and skilled at hand-to-hand combat. So if they're disarmed, that doesn't stop them. That they're still good. But I see this as a fight of just skill and not them killing each other. A fight of misidentity, in a sense. A fight that will surely end by their means, because they would acknowledge each other as almost kindred spirits. That's just me. This is just my take on it. I don't see that they would end in a bloodshed. It would be like almost a stalemate in terms of swordsmanship and even martial arts. Both of these girls were trained since they were children, and I just see them just saying, you know what? I respect your skill. Let's stop this. And I can see a great, can you imagine a partnership between these two? That's how I see it ending, with just a bond between each other. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Katana from DC Comics or Colleen Wing from Marvel Comics? And I hope you enjoyed this great samurai battle between these two great women. And I'll be back with another fight for you guys, and that comes from my friend Shadowgoth Ryu. Not gonna tell you who it is, you just gotta have to find out. I'll see you soon.